Hello everybody, I'm back. Okay, I have something else I wanted to try. They say you need a metal plate to transfer this leftover to a piece of paper because that metal plate needs to get hot. But I have seen in other places where they just use stacked paper to do it. I don't think we can stack too many because it has to get hot. So I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna turn it on and it's blinking now. So we're gonna wait. I have a big enough piece of watercolor card to try it with. I don't think it's gonna work, but do that. That's not level. There we go. I guess I want to make sure it's level. We're gonna see what happens here with this. And then I need a piece over to protect here. Probably not this time, but I don't know. Then when I did the trying to watercolor the letterpress, I realized when I went to put the marker away that the red marker was actually an alcohol marker, not a watercolor. So I grabbed some watercolor markers this time. I made sure they all said aqua on them. Aqua, aqua, and aqua, and they're all blue. I don't know what I was thinking. I know better than that. Just trying to see if that's hot. We'll see if it even goes to green. Maybe it won't even go to green. Maybe it won't get hot enough. We'll find out. But anyways, I do want to try to do some watercolor on this, but I want it to be very, 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 very light. Let's see. This can scoot over a little bit and have some water here. And this is not getting green. So that's going to go on there. Put that. Still not getting green. Now let's try doing some of this. And let me get a brush. Just a little brush. Paper towel. To wipe it with. It's still not green, so it might not get hot enough without the metal plate on it. All right, I'm going to move these over here, making sure that I keep those separate, right? I'm going to get my green. Which green do I want to use? How about bud green? We'll do bud green. And put some water. I want to go very light because I don't want to mess it up. You know, I want just that little hint of color on there. This is watercolor paper that I used. So it's still blinking red. Oh, it just switched. Okay, let's see what happens. Put this, no, not that. Put this on there. I can feel the heat. This on here. Okay, we're gonna take it off and put it through. I don't think there's gonna be enough heat generated through those papers. But, you know, it's worth a try. It's all worth a try. Nope, it did not, because I believe without a metal plate it is not going to work anyway. So that's that. Let me unplug that. So now we know that's not going to work. Uh-oh. I don't want that heated up. Ah, look. I did it wrong. Did I do it wrong? It was starting to stick to the bottom paper. That's right. That's the way we want it to go, huh? Shoot. So it would go on those cards. Let me put it back through. I still don't think it's hot enough. It's just not. I had it faced the wrong way, didn't I? But I did have it faced the wrong way. And no, it's not gonna work. If I could have generated more heat, I maybe could have, but boy, I put it in wrong. Maybe just one. I don't know. That's something I'll have to look at later. I'm not gonna plug it all in. Let's go back to coloring or painting or whatever we're gonna call it. I thought that one dried and I thought that's supposed to not dry with on there, but it did, and yeah, it was the wrong pen, the wrong marker. This is working very nice. I did have the green, the right marker. It was watercolor. But the red with the flower, the part that didn't turn out, that was an alcohol marker. And of course, we can't watercolor with alcohol marker. Now, could I have come in with alcohol? Maybe. This is looking really pretty with the foiling on here. Just getting a little bit of color down. I'm not even worried about doing any blending or anything like that. Just laying down light color. Can you see it? It's looking really pretty. I put way too much ink down, didn't I? It's all right. Let me get some water on my brush and get my brush cleaned. Okay. What color do we want these flowers? Yellow. yellow would work. I'm wondering what this line right here is for. Just some kind of piece of the flower or a piece of leaf or what? Do you think yellow or pink on these? Let's try a pink, a real light. Like I said, I want to keep the colors light. That's what I'm hoping for. No, that's very light. For some reason, I'm thinking these flowers should be yellow. But, yeah, this is really easy. Because it's kind of tunneled out. You know where you got that line, it's an indent, so I'm going to try to avoid those. Stamens, I guess is what they're called. Because I want to make those yellow. Look at the flower. And we're not losing anything from the foiling. Keeping it this light like this. And this one is a little brighter. A little bit darker. But you might be able to see it better that way too, so. I might have to put down some more pink. That looks really, it's looking really pretty. Very, very pretty. I'm liking this. Okay. It wasn't until I was going in to clean up and I thought, wait, I'm putting this marker on the wrong spot. Oh no. I used the wrong kind of marker. That's why it wouldn't work. I'm really kind of right now just trying to do with what I've got here. I don't want to have to lay any more down if I don't need to, which is crazy. I don't know why I'm feeling that way, but oh well. There we go. Wow. That looks so pretty. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but yeah. And I do still like the lighter ones better. than this darker one. Now let me try getting some of that yellow down. Getting some pink off the brush. Okay, yellow for the stamens. I just don't want to put that marker to the wet, right? Because, oops. Oh yeah, you can see that pink, or the yellow. Wow, I'm loving it. I'm loving this foiling thing. I kept telling myself, no, I'm not gonna buy it, not gonna buy it, not gonna spend the money, not gonna buy another machine if I'm foiling and I'm not really doing that much myself. But man, that is so pretty. And like I said, when I seen the price of it, I thought, maybe it is time to get one, and I am loving this. So now I could just cut in the sentiment, and you know what I'm going to do is try putting, this is where I'm going to mess it up, you watch, because I'm thinking I want to outline, I'm going to put the water right in the ink to get it super, super light. Yeah, that'll work. Take some of that color out of there. Don't have any blue. There we go. Did I miss that green spot? I sure did. I'll have to come back and add some green there, but get some more water here. I'm just getting color around because I do kind of want to come in and, well, I was thinking I wanted to come in and do some fussy cutting on it, but maybe not. Maybe I just want to get it put down on a card. Come on, blue. It was a dark blue that I used too, so. No more water here. Just to help me pick it up a little bit. I think it's kind of working. So, honestly, other than these few spots here, it doesn't even really look watercolored. It's just got enough color that you just see color. You're not looking at what kind of color it is. So, what do you think? I don't know what this spot right here is for. And then that needs some green on it. So let me get this blue off of here. A little bit of water here. Okay. And then just a little bit of the bud. The bud, maybe I better put a little bud green on that too. Okay. That didn't look good pink, it didn't look good blue, and it doesn't look good green. Oh well. I am loving this. This is so pretty. I am really, really loving it. And it can go on a card. Let's see. Do I even want to do that? I need to cut some sides off of it. Let me move this completely out the way here. Let me bring a paper trimmer, a small paper trimmer. Let me see how small I can trim this to. Well, that doesn't even look straight because it's not. There we go. How about we get a little bit closer to this bud. Still need a little bit more off the side. Even still a little bit more off the side. Let me come up this way. I don't want to take too much off, but that should do it. That should make it look pretty good. And then what I might use is, yeah, this should be 4x6, yeah. So let's do 4. And I need it a little bit smaller than 4. And by 6. And a little bit smaller than that. How do I like that? I like that. I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to have to find some sentiments that I could use with it. But that turned out so pretty. And with Mother's Day coming, of course, we have I'm not real sure how this diamond press glue does when I go to put paper down on the foil. I'm hoping that it does well. This is kind of a green gold, if that makes sense. So with the green and the flowers, it looks good. If it wasn't for that, the golds wouldn't match and it probably wouldn't work. So because there's green in there, this will work. It's kind of a big mat. That wasn't straight. Something's not straight. Put the lid of the glue back on. it says here you can do foil on dies, and you just basically use the same method as you do with the foil press stamps or whatever they're called. So I can't tell you how much I like this. I thought it looked pretty with just on the paper, but now that it's colored in, it really looks so much prettier. And that gold foil, oh my gosh, it's shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. So, in the matte, I used kind of a matte foil. It's one of the Anna Griffin foils. And that works. It's still shiny, but not as shiny as the gold on the card. So, I don't know if you can see or tell. And how much more Easter can you get than that? Oh my goodness. Now all I need to do is figure out a way to get a cross in there. Oh, if they did one with a cross in it and the flowers all around it or at the bottom of it, that would be so pretty. Now one thing is, with the watercolor paper, there's always like this texture. And this watercolor paper really has a lot of texture in it. So, here's the other thing. I bought the letterpress. And the instructions on this say that I can use it like a letterpress. And I'm thinking, yeah, why not? You're basically doing the same thing, right? So if I brought in the die here, the thing is, I got to get the ink on it. I don't want to ink on this that's going to get hot. Maybe I won't try it right now because it's still a little warm. Oh, I did want to point this out. This lifter that came with it, the magnet, fell off. Well, now it's staying on. It's staying on now. I mean, you only use it to get the thing off, but yeah, look. It came off. It's not on there no more. So I don't know if it just needs a better glue. I don't know if it was meant to be that way. I don't know. But I think that Stacy had the same issue with it. So, what a pretty card, huh? All right, everybody. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.